Hi,
It's
Joe,
and
Adam. Together,
we are,
the Maladjusted Misfits.
and this is the
One,
where we.
talk about friends.
Hey, you took all the good words.
Ha! You have met your match, Adam.
Doxing me.
Welcome, Misfits, and hello to any new Friends fans that have stumbled across our podcast.
Every week we rewatch the next episode in sequential order because that makes the most sense.
And we break it down
And look up trivia.
and give our own maladjusted take on the whole I didn't know she was a dancer episode.
And we try to make each other laugh.
And fingers crossed, one of you too.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
I had an exciting day.
Yeah, you did.
I took a CPR first aid class, and someone had a seizure in the class. In the middle of the class.
Yeah. Wow.
And the instructor had stepped out to go to the bathroom. So
What
we
is
were
that
all
about?
there
Did
by
they coordinate?
ourselves.
Was it like a trick?
I was like, if this is a test, I think we passed. So it was really funny because we were just like, I'll call 911. You go get the AED. Move these tables and lay them on the floor. And we like sprung into action.
Well, I guess if you're going to pick a class to do it in, a first aid class is the way to go.
But it's quite exciting. So I'm enjoying an adult beverage right now because my watch kept saying, your heart rate is very elevated. Are you exercising?
No.
All right. What's the episode we're doing this week?
We're doing the one where Phoebe runs.
Ooh, tell us what the IMDb plot is.
Rachel is embarrassed by Phoebe's odd running style. Joey gets a new roommate, and Chandler tries to impress Monica by cleaning the apartment, but forgets how everything is supposed to look. That reminds me when I was a teenager,
Yeah,
and my mom told me to clean my room,
right.
I would always rearrange everything.
Oh, you rearrange your room all the fucking time. It's like every time I'd come over, the bed would be up on stilts. It's like, what? Okay. Did she say anything to you when you would rearrange it?
Yeah,
Or?
she'd be like, it looks nice.
It's clean. I can see the floor.
I would move everything.
Yeah. All right. Our episode director is Gary Halverson.
Mhm.
Yep, he is back.
Gary.
I read an article ranking the 50 best episodes of Friends, right?
Okay.
And he directed 8 of the top 50 episodes.
Oh, nice.
And some on that list are funny ones that are still coming up, like Nap Partners. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Paul's the Man. The Late Thanksgiving. And the one with the rumor with Brad Pitt. He directed all
Yeah,
those.
that one's funny, too. They're all pretty funny.
Yeah. Our episode writers are Sherry Bisling.
Oh.
But she's billed as Sherry Bisling Graham. Somewhere along the way, she dropped the Graham. She's a new writer. She just started in season 6.
Okay.
This is her first episode.
Right.
She wrote a total of 17 credits for Friends. Story by, written by, teleplay by.
Right.
She has 17 of those credits. Previously, she wrote episodes for the show Veronica's Closet, which was a show starring Kirstie Alley.
I think I have a vague recollection of that.
I don't think we ever watched it, but as we've said before, like Friends is the only sitcom we watched at the time. Like we weren't big, like we didn't watch Growing Pains, we didn't watch Full House, we didn't watch.
Right. Well, that stuff was earlier even.
That's true.
I mean, I saw Full House sometimes when I was little.
Because of your sister.
Because we watched it.
Oh.
The family watched it.
No, we watched Texas Walkers. Something. What was that called? With
Yeah, I
what's
don't know.
his name?
I didn't watch that. What is his name?
He died recently.
Yeah, that's why.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Yes.
Yeah, he died.
He died recently.
And ruined all those jokes. He ruined all the Chuck Norris jokes.
Yes.
Wuss.
We have another writer this episode, Ellen Creamer.
Okay.
She was billed as Ellen Plummer.
Okay.
And the same. New writer starting this season with 17 episode credits for Friends. Wrote for Veronica's Closet as well. And yes, they did work on all the same episodes.
Oh,
so
interesting.
they'll be back. Yeah.
I wonder if Veronica's Closet ended and so they moved over to Friends.
Oh, because they started in season 6.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just
It's true.
I'm asking.
Plus, as I've been listening to other, TV show podcasts, they go, we only had writers for these 3 seasons and then they moved on to another project. Right. So I think it freshens things up. So,
right.
Yeah. So when was our original air date?
The original air date was November 11th, 1999. New to the box office top 10 that weekend was Anywhere But Here, where a mother and daughter search for success in Beverly Hills, with Susan Sarandon and Natalie Portman.
I don't think I've ever heard of that. Do you remember it?
The poster looks familiar.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Probably saw it in Blockbuster many, many times.
Then there was The Messenger, or Messenger, the Story of Joan of Arc, starring Mila Jovovich and John Malkovich, directed by Luc Bessonovich.
I was Joan of Arc for one time for Halloween. People didn't get who I was.
Oof. That's a dark Halloween costume. Was it pre or post burning?
Pre.
And then debuting at number 2 was Kevin Smith's Dogma. An abortion clinic worker, Linda Fiorentino, with a special heritage, is called upon to save the existence of humanity from being negated by 2 renegade angels trying to exploit a loophole and re-enter heaven. The angels are played by Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. It's fun. I love Dogma.
Was very good, yes.
Yeah, it was before Kevin Smith started declining down a little bit.
Right, yes. Clerks was funny. Dogma was good. And then it was like,
And there's stuff that's enjoyable, but whatever. Yeah. And then in the number 1 spot, Pokemon the Movie 2000. Ash Ketchum must gather the 3 spheres of fire, ice, and lightning in order to restore balance to the Orange Islands. I hope that makes sense, because I don't know anything about Pokemonians.
Yes, I have no idea about anything about Pokemon.
No, 0. Yeah.
The kids weren't interested. We never watched it. So
yeah.
I know I get made fun of all the time at work because the one girl that works with me talks about SpongeBob and she's always so excited. And I'm like, yeah, I never watched SpongeBob.
Yeah, we miss SpongeBob.
And she's like, what? I was like, sorry.
We're a little too old and we're watching stuff. So.
Are you ready for some trivia?
Yes, I am.
Right. We're welcoming a new character this episode.
A new character.
First appearance of Janine.
Yeah.
In the one with the Princess Leia fantasy in 1996, Chandler mentions Elle Macpherson as one of his mental images that pops in his head during sex.
Oh.
So he mentioned Elle Macpherson.
Right.
And now she's on the show. This is the final episode in this series to feature scenes set outside in actual New York.
Oh, yeah.
As opposed to the Warner Brothers set. So the rest of the series is not filmed. They didn't go location or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
They actually went to New York?
Yeah, because the museum that Ross works at is behind Rachel when she's running down the street.
Oh, nice.
Interesting, huh?
I thought whatever location they used looked like that river that people,
it did.
or the lake that people jog around.
Yeah. The big plate, which Monica gives Rachel, and the one where Ross hugs Rachel, is shown on the dining table at Rachel and Phoebe's apartment.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice little callback. In the final scene showing Rachel running by herself, oh, here it is. The Museum of Natural History, where Ross previously worked, can be seen in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Rachel mentions Kermit the Frog and the $6 Million Man. The latter was played by Lee Majors, whom Phoebe describes as being hot in the one where Chandler takes a bath.
Yeah.
Lee Majors is hot.
Really?
I don't think so, but...
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Kermit the Frog's hot.
He's like those long legs. This is the first and only time we hear Monica and Chandler called Mondler. The other main couple, Ross and Rachel, are referred to by many fans as Rochel, but this is never heard in the series. So.
Oh, I haven't heard Rochel.
No, me either. I've never heard of it. This is the first episode in which a friend other than Phoebe is shown in the Phoebe's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nobody has ever been there before.
Right.
Because she was with her grandmother, and then we didn't see the apartment for quite some time.
No.
And then now Rachel lives there.
Yeah, we didn't see it for a good 3 seasons, I think.
Yeah. And one more.
Okay.
I may have made this one up, but what about Rachel saying she doesn't get embarrassed, and then she just keeps getting embarrassed?
Right.
It's like saying, I still don't get scared of the dark.
Which you do still get scared of the dark.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I don't walk around going, I'm not scared of the dark.
I told our one dog, Eleanor, yesterday, if she didn't stop going outside and not going to the bathroom, she was going to have to sleep downstairs by herself, and all the monsters come out downstairs when we're in bed. And you were like, stop talking about monsters.
Stop telling the dog she has to stay downstairs with the monsters. Poor Eleanor. She did not sleep downstairs. She slept on my butt last night. All right. What are your episode reactions?
All right. Well, we are right in the midst of the apartment shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
The only person not changing is Ross, and he really should have somebody move with him. He needs like 24/7 care, I think.
He needs someone to keep an eye on.
But Chandler catches the cleaning bug and something else that we're not sure of. Phoebe runs weird. I think that's supposed to be revealing, but if you had asked me which of the friends runs funny, I think my guess would probably be Phoebe.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. She runs exactly how I pictured it. It's not on my list of favorites episodes, but it's really funny. I'm not Monica when it comes to cleaning. You don't have to verbally agree every time I say that.
Yes.
Anyway, but I can tell when something has been moved. Like, I know when I put something somewhere and it's not there anymore, or
Right.
something shifted. It's funny because at work, I think they let a 2-year-old run the vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
Because every morning, my guest chairs are askew. They're like, I always have them facing a certain way, and they're always turned around. And several times, my pop vinyls on my bookshelf have fallen over.
Oh, from the vacuum clunk.
Yeah,
clunk.
and they don't even pay attention.
Yeah, they don't care.
I like the running.
Yeah.
And despite what the internet says, I don't mind Janine. I think she's fine. And Ross just causes problems in this episode, I
Nobody
think.
likes Janine on the
No,
internet?
they think she's a horrible actress, and it was terrible. I mean, she's not.
Well,
She's not been in a sitcom before.
Yeah, she's not primarily an actress. She's not that great.
Right.
But
She's a model.
yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's funny
You're right.
because of Joey's reaction to her.
Right. They basically cast her to be herself.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter.
All right. Are you ready to do some favorites?
I am. Joe, what's your favorite line?
So first of all, when I was taking my notes, I wrote down like 20. I was cracking up. There's so many in a row that just made me laugh so much. But anyhow, the one that makes me laugh the most is when Monica says to Joey, but you're around me all the time and you don't flirt. And Joey goes, you a little sad about that, sweetheart? I just
That
like
is
the
pretty
way
funny.
he says it. It just made me laugh.
Oh, you're a little bit sad about that?
What about you?
And I'm going with a question that Ross has for Chandler. Why does anyone have to be naked?
That's true. It's like a raccoon.
I switched a few times too
Did
when
you?
I was,
It's
but
so
that's where it
fun.
landed.
Yeah. Favorite moment, I like when Rachel runs like Phoebes into the horse. I know it's stupid, but I like the way that they're running, and she just like smacks into that horse's side. And the horse kind of looks at her like, you okay?
Yeah. It's funny because now I think of OJ from the movie Nope.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Daniel
Right.
Kaluuya standing off screen, ready to grab the horse.
Right. Don't get behind it. Don't get behind it.
Don't run into it, Jesus. And I'm going with Chandler's slow clap to Ross's admission of, I've been married 3 times. Cracks me up.
I do like when he goes, oh, yes, we do, my man. All right, favorite outfit. I do like Rachel's running outfit, the black V-neck and the white tee. You know, it's one of my favorite outfits on anybody.
Right.
But I gotta go with Phoebe's running outfit. I think I saw it and went, red and purple go together? Mind blown. She just looks so cute.
Yeah.
She's got red tennis shoes, purple and red, and purple and red. Just very cute.
Matchy matchy.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to pick one of Janine's outfits, instead I'm going with Chandler's long sleeve polo shirt, apron, dish gloves, and white trainers. Wow. Just wow.
I like how he doesn't even have the apron all the way on. He just has it folded at his waist.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, why even wear the apron? All right. Are you ready to do some themes we explored this episode?
I am ready.
All right. Theme 1, running in a non-conformist way. Yeah? So what?
Yeah. Who cares?
I often think that way sometimes about wearing something or doing something, and I'm like, I'll never see these people again, so who cares?
Right.
It might have startled me if I was running towards her, if she was running towards me.
Right.
But it probably would have made me smile at least, and it wouldn't have been a big deal.
And theme 2, interviewing your roommate before handing over the keys. Come on, Joey. Haven't you seen worst roommates ever? They always start out beautiful and dancery, and then it goes downhill fast. Did you know that 76% of females and 56% of male homicides are committed by someone they know? So the roommate number might not be exact, because who knows how many roommates have killed the people, right? But I started to go down a whole rabbit hole. So yeah, vet your roommates. I mean, did they not learn anything from Eddie?
Right.
I mean, this is unbelievable.
I mean, he doesn't even know her last name. He didn't know she was from Australia. He didn't know she was a dancer. It was like, what did you ask her?
When can you move in?
Theme 3, putting things back exactly how you found it. I mean, this is unicorn level fantasy. Who does that? The likelihood that the nail clippers are where I put them the last time is like 1,000 to 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't find the shoes I just took off 5 minutes ago. This is how I spend the 4 minutes before the alarm goes off. I want to wear my blue cargo skirt. Is it clean? Yeah, it's on my chair. No. Is it hanging up? No. Is it on the trunk with the laundry? I guess I'm not Monica in this way either.
No, and you don't notice when things are moved a lot of the time. Just yesterday, you were like, where's our Grogu? Because we have a stuffed Grogu. And I was like, we moved him into the Star Wars shelf 6 months ago.
Oh, my God. I know this when you shave your beard or cut your hair.
And theme 4, answering machine messages. Remember those? We would change it like twice a week. It was like old school social media, telling people updates on your life. Then they started making movies about how the families would leave a message. Hey, we've gone on vacation to Hawaii. We'll see you in a week. And then people would rob them because that's how they figured out they were out of town. Yeah, answering machines are fun.
Boy, we got to like 2 criminal things in the themes this week, and there's no criminal
We
themes.
haven't been watching true crime stuff at all.
Right.
Yes, we have.
And then I wrote a 5th theme because, I was like, or we could do this theme.
Right.
And then Adam says, it's our podcast. We can read whatever we want.
Yeah, we're adding a theme this week.
We have another theme. Go
Just
ahead.
once. She wanted to do this, so we're doing it. So tell me your roommate trustworthiness scale. Okay. So the friends, 1 being absolutely the worst, 10 being the best of the best, sir, with honors. Joe, how would you rate our friends as roommates in telling the truth?
Okay. Hit me.
Chandler.
Chandler, I would say he's about an 8.5. He did not do so hot with the Kathy thing, but I think he's gotten a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. Monica.
Oh my, Monica, I think she's a 6.5.
Oh.
And she would not like that she's lower than Chandler, but she can tell the truth, which she does create quite a few whoppers.
Yeah, well, she's got that Geller gene.
I can't tell the truth.
Yeah. Phoebe.
Oh man, this is a tough one. I think she can tell the truth and sometimes does.
Right.
But I also believe your theory that she's just fucking with everyone, so I'm going to give her a 5.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Ross.
Oh man, wow. That guy made a fake Ben last week. I'm going to go with a 1.
1.
He didn't tell Rachel they were married.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of lying going on.
Yeah. And Rachel.
Yeah, she's right down there with him, and I got to go with a -3.
Oh, wow. She went under. Okay. And finally, Joey.
Joey is a 9.5. There are a few raccoon stories, but I genuinely think he's the most truthful. And here come all the emails now.
Yeah. He's got other faults. Lying's not really.
No, he doesn't. And then I think he talks about how, like, telling the truth is really important to his friendship. So.
True that.
All right, we're going to take a quick break before we break down the episode. Hi, Gunther. Can I get a cup of coffee?
Yeah, hang on. Oh, hey, Mon.
Hey, Rach.
You'll never guess what. I went running like Phoebe. It felt amazing.
Oh, so you don't think it looks crazy anymore?
Oh, yeah, I mean a little. I did actually hurt my ankle because I ran into a horse. But you should try it. It's really fun.
Pass.
You know what? I understand. You're too uptight.
Yep. Thanks, Gunther.
Fine. Where's Chandler?
Funny you should ask. I just went up there and he wouldn't let me in because Ross is naked.
Oh, my Cthulhu.
I know.
What are they doing?
They said Ross was showing Chandler a guy problem.
Ugh, oh, oof. Oh, was it the same thing that Chandler had?
I think so.
Oh, well, I'm glad I divorced him.
Hey. All right, we're back.
We are moving right along.
Yes, and before we get started, the place where we used to get the scripts that had all the cut scenes in it, and then we'd watch the DVD and see how they,
Right.
it stopped working.
Yeah.
It's not downloading anymore.
Yeah, the links no longer work to the script.
So we're not getting the ones with the cut scenes, so which means we have to watch it and then type them in, and we forgot to do it this week.
Yeah, we didn't do that step.
So we're going to go ahead through the episode, and Adam's going to go back and add those in. So
during the episode, you will hear this noise, and then
cutscene.
Then the cutscene.
Yeah. So, all right. So we start at Phoebe and Rachel's new apartment.
Yeah.
Phoebe and Rachel are creating their answering machine greeting. Hey, before we get started in their apartment, did you notice their coffee table?
Well, you pointed it out. So,
it's a glass coffee table with a huge mermaid.
Yeah.
It's really odd.
Yeah, Phoebe's apartment is really kind of
eclectic.
Yeah, but not in a super fun way. Like you're going to go there to get your fortune told kind of way.
Right. It's like, these are leftovers from grandma, and I made some of it mine, but I left some of it.
Which is why they had to go get the apothecary table.
That's right. That's why Pottery Barn comes in and throws up all over the apartment.
Right.
So Phoebe asks Rachel if she is ready, and Rachel affirms, and Phoebe says okay as she presses the record button. Hi.
It's
Rachel.
And
Phoebe's.
Please.
Leave.
Hey,
I just said leave. Phoebe whines. Yeah, I know, but you have all the good words. What do I get? It's and I'm sorry I have an Forget it. Rachel knows exactly what she fucking did, but gaslights Phoebe and says, come on, that's silly. Phoebe caught on and is like, all right, so let's switch then. And Rachel smirks, no, I have all the good words. Okay, fine, we'll switch. And they both okay to that. Phoebe goes, hi.
Everybody.
It's
Rachel.
And
Phoebe's.
Phoebe stops mid-sentence. Wait, how did you do that?
I just added in everybody.
Rachel again with a smirk goes, what? And Phoebe recognizes, oh, you're no ordinary roommate, are you?
I usually do the tricky lies. Then Phoebe has one more line where she goes, oh, this is going to be interesting.
Rachel whines, Phoebe, come on. Can we finish this later? Because I want to go for a run before it gets dark. Then light bulb. Why don't you come with me? So sometimes when you have something you think you should invite your roommate to enjoy it with you. I love so many things until I brought a roommate with me that ruined it and I didn't enjoy it anymore. Don't do it.
I've been your roommate for like 32 years. Who are you talking about?
I went to college.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I had many roommates in college. You're like, oh, yeah. Phoebe is shocked as I am that Rach asked. Really? Rachel excited. Yeah, it'll be fun. We'll run in the park. It'll be like our first, roommate bonding thing.
Roommate bonding.
Phoebe gets excited too. Okay, let's go running. And Rachel shows, yeah, and there's really cute guys there. Phoebe shouts, let's run towards them. Rachel agrees and Phoebe informs, all right, wait just one more second. Hi, it's Phoebe and Rachel's. Please leave a message. Thanks. Rachel's shocked. Now, wait a minute. You took all the words. And Phoebe says, yep, you've met your match, Rachel Green. Q, I'll be there for you.
Aww. Next, we're off to the new land of Monica and Chandler's apartment, which is just Monica's place with 75% more Chandler.
He spends the night there now.
Ross and Chandler are there. Ross is waxing philosophic. So, I just finished a fascinating book. By the year 2030, there'll be computers that can carry out the same amount of functions as an actual human brain. So, theoretically, you could download your thoughts and memories into the computer and live forever as a machine.
Didn't Johnny Depp do a movie like that?
Yeah, I think so. It wasn't very good, though.
No, it wasn't.
Chandler's response was, and I just realized I can sleep with my eyes open. Chandler's snide comment aside, I thought that since we're closing in on 2030 and we have had an explosion of artificial intelligence, I thought I'd bring up some stuff that I'm concerned about. Because, I'm ready for biomechanical processors that we could connect our brains to and just cut out the middleman. We would be our AI. Also, where are the bionics? As I grow older, I'm kind of looking forward to replacing my body or evolve into a new type of being. Then we could survive in space on just solar power, and eventually we become more human than human, connected to everybody else in the world via Bluetooth.
You done?
Apparently.
There's your word again.
So Monica enters with a hey. Her bro and her beau return hays.
Aww.
As Monica comes in, she does this cute little hop over some boxes as she goes, honey, that's a great idea, nailing the boxes to the floor.
Passive aggressiveness.
And Chandler's like, I didn't nail the boxes to the floor. And Monica sarcasms, oh, so you can move them. And Chandler sarcasms back with, yes, and while I'm doing that, Ross has a great computer story for you.
That's pretty funny. That was going to be my number one line for a while.
Then Joey enters with his new roommate, Janine, played by Elle Macpherson, who was a model. She was also in Sirens and The Edge.
She was good in The Edge and Sirens.
But she was playing a model kind of both times.
She was, exactly. She was playing a model, that's true.
Joey has a big smile plastered on his pudum as he says, hi, everybody. I'd like you to meet Janine. She's going to be my new roommate. And Ross immediately strides over with a hi, and he just wants to shake her hand. Janine says hi, and Joey says, like he won a prize, yeah, she's going to live with me. And Monica jumps in to help the boys. It's nice to meet you, Janine. And Janine offers her last name, Lacroix. Janine Lacroix.
Ooh.
And Joey's amazed. I didn't know that. What a pretty name. And Chandler then asks, so you talk weird. Where are you from?
He didn't say that.
Janine answers, Australia. Oh, I just moved here a couple of weeks ago, mate.
You complete my kitchen, lady.
Joey is fully impressed yet again. From the land down under? I didn't know that either. And Ross asks, so what do you do? And Janine answers, I'm a dancer. And Joey continues with his dumbstruckedness. You're a dancer? She's a dancer. And no one asked modern dance, ballet, or exotic.
Hey, she has money to pay the rent. What difference does it make?
Yeah. Anyway, Janine is like, blah, blah, blah. I think I'll go. I think I'll go unpack. And Joey opens the door for her, and then he closes it, and he goes, ah! Which translated into Eddie is, this is unbelievable! And then he goes back to that big smile.
A big goofy smile.
Monica asked Joseph, Joey, did you even interview this woman before you asked her to move in? Joey claims, of course I did. And Monica goes, what exactly did you ask her? And Joey replies, when can you move in? Ross gently places his hand on Joey's shoulder, telling him, thank you for bringing her into our lives.
That was almost one of my favorites, too. Just the way he says it.
And Chandler agrees, unbelievable! What is wrong with me today? So after Chandler says unbelievable, Monica rounds on her bow and goes, down, boy, and then says her regular line, oh, you like her too, Chandler? And then Chandler says, she's not my type, she's too, and Monica cuts him off with, beautiful, tall, sexy, showing her stomach. And then Chandler shouts, aghast, hey, look at all the boxes! And Joey, still very excited, tells his friends, oh, I cannot wait to ask her out. And Monica's like, bud, slow your roll. Wait a minute. You can't ask her out. She's your roommate. It'll be way too complicated. Ross, now sad, urges, yeah, man, don't do it. I mean, if you date her, then I can't date her. More cut lines. Chandler tells Joe, what if you start going out with her and it doesn't work out? And then Ross interrupts with, that's when I make my move. And Chandler explains to the Tribbiani, all right, think about it. Now, remember how you were going out with that girl Donna and you guys broke up? And remember how horrible it was when you guys bumped into each other at the supermarket?
Joey went to the supermarket?
And Joey does remember. He's like, oh, yeah. And Chandler goes, now imagine that you live at the supermarket. Joey's happy to do that. He's like, okay. He's like, no. And then Joey gets hit with an epiphany. Oh, you're right. I don't want that. I can't date her. And Monica warns, yeah, and you better watch the flirting too, because, close quarters, it could be trouble. Joey, now crestfallen, tells her, well, that's going to be tough, Mon. I mean, it's really hard for me to be around an attractive woman and not flirt. And Monica does a little fishing for a compliment. She goes, well, you're around me all the time and you don't flirt.
Wow, that's brave. I would never say that.
And Joey smiles and gives her a hey little slugger, soft, silly chin punch while saying, you a little sad about that, sweetheart? And I admit, I have that flirting problem too. Joe, how you doing?
All right, Central Park. Phoebe and Rachel are getting ready to go running, and Phoebe bends down, telling Rachel, I have to tie my shoes, so you go ahead, I'll catch up. Rachel says okay and starts an odd by semi-standard jogging. Agreed, that's. And then like a mosquito, Phoebe comes hauling ass towards Rachel, shouting, okay, come on, that's not running, let's go!
Oh my God.
So now we're at Central Park.
Yes.
Ross, Rachel, and Monica are there.
And Cornelius is back.
Oh, he is.
He's by the window having a coffee with a guy that looks like Emperor Palpatine. He's probably droning on about that Darth Plagueis story again.
So Rachel is wallowing. You guys, I'm telling you, when she runs, she looks like a cross between Kermit the Frog and the $6 Million Man. Ross points out, oh, Monica had such a crush on him. And he tells us that she used to kiss his poster every night before she went to bed. And Rachel giggles and goes, oh, I used to do that too. Monica is now so excited and asks, did you also have his album, It's Not Easy Being Green?
It's not easy being green. I'm more of a Rainbow Connection guy myself.
Rachel immediately goes, oh, Mon, and she gets up and empathetically hugs her.
Yeah, Rachel is a little shocked by her friend's innocence, I think.
Well, she did call it her flower for so long. Monica, with her ninja-like distraction skills, goes, so, Phoebe runs weird, huh?
Yes.
Rachel, who may I say we've learned through this podcast, is the best communicator. And she immediately says, I'm just going to have to tell her I prefer to run alone.
Nope, you can't change the course of the show from the past for the future.
She says, yeah. And you know what? I know she's going to want to run again. I just don't know how to get out of it. I mean, I live with her.
Yeah.
Monica, who reads a lot of self-help books, does what you should do. Why don't you just be straight with her? Tell her the truth. Ross agrees with his smart sis. Yeah.
Yes.
Rachel agrees, and this is the adult route to take. You're right. I should just tell her the truth. Phoebe enters and greets the gang with haze, and Ross reciprocates, and then without hesitation, Rachel throws Monica under the bus. Phoebes, Monica tripped me. I don't think I can ever run again, ever.
So, a couple cut lines. Phoebe goes, but we were having so much fun. All those cute guys were checking us out. And Rachel goes, I know, they were definitely staring.
Phoebe questions, Mon, why? Why would you do that? Monica, reluctantly playing along, goes, I don't know. Rachel, I'm sorry that I hurt your ankles. Rachel whispers, ankle. Monica sees. We'll see.
We'll see. You're not out of this yet. Back at Monica and Chandler's. Chandler and, spoiler alert, Joey's there too.
What?
Yeah. Chandler nods, says, okay, I'm officially unpacked as he putting something under the sink. He's like, thanks for helping me, man. And he looks around and calls out Joe. But Joey is not to be found. But then we hear him. Chandler deduces that Joey is in the big empty box, but plays along like a dad. Well, I guess Joey went home and look, there's still one box that I have to unpack. For a sec, I almost thought he was in the box for flirting with Monica. But
that was
no.
his punishment?
Yeah.
No.
But Joey pops up, like a Joey in the box, laughing, I gotcha! And Chandler responds with the magnificent, oh my God, you almost gave me a heart attack. Joey admits, boy, it was really hard not to laugh, I tell ya. Hey, the place looks great. And Chandler is very cocksure.
Whoa.
FYI, that's not a bad word. Cocksure.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad, right? You know what? Monica's going to be working late, so I'm going to make this place look spotless. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to get her some flowers. Now, who wouldn't want to live with me? And Joey shoots his hand up. I don't. I want to live with the super hot Australian dancer. Seconded. Joe? Elle Macpherson?
I wouldn't kick her out of bed. How many drinks have I had? No more vodka for me.
Chandler asks, now how's that going, though? Are you okay with the not flirting thing? And Joey explains, well, yeah, so far it's tough, though. I got all this built-up flirting energy, and I don't know how to get rid of it. Then he looks Chandler up and down and smiles and goes, how you doing? Just a quick cut line here. Chandler goes, get out! Then we shoot over to Joey and Janine's pad. We see that the Magnadoodle is a truck stuck on some big bump with an oops and exclamation point over the truck. And there's two stick figures trying to push the truck off the bump thing, or they're teeter-tottering it. I don't know what they're trying to do. Janine is there, and she's doing her dancer stretches.
Yep.
And Joey walks in, and Janine is bent over at the waist. And he goes, oh, man. I can appreciate that they didn't aim her right at the door.
Yeah. She walks in, there's no mistaking.
Janine apologizes. Sorry, there's just more room out here. And Joey tries to play off his disgusting male desires. No. It's, you just reminded me that I needed to do my stretches too. And then Joey starts to stretch for like the first time post hernia. And he isn't going down very far and he groans painfully. Janine is watching his form and starts to touch his back and his hips going, why don't you try to do... But then Joey jumps at her touch, squealing. And she's like, what's wrong? And Joey covers with, nothing. I didn't want you to touch me because I'm all sweaty from the workout. I better hit the showers. And he quickly retreats to the bathroom, but just as quickly emerges with a, oh my God. And Janine, who started stretching again, tells her shocked roomie, oh, sorry about that stuff hanging in there. My thongs are too delicate for the dryer. And Joey giggles like he's hiding in a box and then retreats to his bedroom this time.
I do have to point out, too, I don't like when Joey tucks in his shirt and doesn't wear a belt. It bothers me.
I can't tuck in a dress shirt without a belt.
Right.
So you're probably just used to seeing me.
But still, it just...
Just put a belt on.
Yeah, I would wear a belt.
It is a little weird, and he seems to do it a lot.
All right, we're back at Central Park. Rachel is running, and Phoebe is hiding behind a tree. And Phoebe jumps out at Rachel and starts shouting, I mean, that would get you shot in New York City.
Right.
And she says, hi, yeah, it's me. I saw you grab your running shoes this morning and sneak out, so you lied so you could run by yourself. Rachel's still unable to adult. Please, no, Phoebes, no. You know what it was? I was actually just checking to see if I could run, and I can.
No.
Phoebe says, please, Rachel, I'm not an idiot. And she runs off in her Kermit way.
Yeah, in her
Rachel
idiot way.
shouts, no, wait, Phoebe.
Back to Monica and Chandler's. Chandler's there wearing an apron, dish gloves. Everything's moved. I mean, everything.
Right.
The couch, the table, the kitchen cabinets are empty. All as he awkwardly dusts a plate off.
Like when you clean, do you move everything out of the cupboards and lay it all over the house? And
No.
it's like I would take everything out of the cupboard, wipe it out, Put
Right.
it all back.
Again, when I was a teenager,
Right.
I would move everything.
Right.
But,
You don't live with Monica.
and I don't do that anymore. You're the girl that had to sit in the same spot every day in the classroom.
It's not conformity. It was uniformity.
Uniformity.
Yes, not conformity.
I would be the guy that just randomly switched
Oh my
seats.
gosh, that would be so weird. I wouldn't be able to. What if they were looking for me? They'd be like, Joe, where's Joe?
You just got him over here. Ross comes in and immediately comments, wow, couples who live together do start to look alike. So in a cut line, Chandler goes, look, I am working right now, so say what you need to say and leave me alone. And Ross adds, sound alike too. So, Mondler, what you doing? And Chandler asks, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm cleaning. And Ross whips his head around asking, did you get Monica's authorization to move her stuff?
I like authorization. It sounds so formal. Like, did you get it in written authorization?
Yeah. Chandler, still cocksure,
Wow.
smiles. Authorization? I don't need that. I'm going to put everything back. And Ross asks, put it back exactly where you found it? And Chandler mocks, yes, I'm going to put it back exactly where I found it. Ross takes umbrage with this mockery. Okay, first of all, the attitude is not helping. And Chandler dismisses the concern. She's not going to care if I put her stuff back in the same stupid place. Ross is kind of astonished by his lack of concern. He's like, hello, did you just meet Monica? And Chandler defends, she is going to recognize that I did a nice thing and appreciate it.
Yes.
Ross now mocks him. This will actually work out because when you have to move back in with Joey, Joey's hot new roommate can come and live with me. And Chandler's starting to get nervous now. He's like, I see what you're doing. You're just trying to freak me out. But Ross explains, look, Chandler, Monica is really weird about this kind of stuff, all right? Believe me, I lived with her for 16 years. She's going to freak out. Oh, my Cthulhu, she is going to sit on you. Now, I, for one...
Don't say it. Just move on.
I wasn't going to say...
Just...
And then Ross has a cut line where he goes, that probably won't hurt as much anymore. And all I was going to say about Monica was...
Move on, Adam.
How did you do that? You're not even here. Okay, Chandler argues. No, she's not, and I'll prove it to you. I'm going to call her right now. And as he picks up the phone, he wipes it off and brags, phone's done. Ross takes a seat to watch the show. Monica answers with a stressed hi. Chandler asks her, hey, Mon, how's it going? And then we cut to Monica in the Alessandro's kitchen, which we also haven't seen that for a while.
No,
And she's like, terrible. If I want something done right, I have to do it myself. Other people just wreck stuff.
Sounds about right.
Chandler is uneasy now. Then in a lower voice, Mon admits, I really think I might kill someone tonight.
I've heard that before.
Chandler tries calming her. Oh, come on, it can't be that bad. But Monica discloses, it's worse. The only thing that's getting me through is knowing that I'm going to be seeing you soon. I think I might even try and get out of here early, see all my stuff exactly where it's supposed to be. But Chandler can't have that, not now. He's like, no, they sounds like they really need you down there. And Monica asks, well, aren't you just hanging out with Ross? And Chandler panics, it's all good, bye, Mon, bye. He quickly and haphazardly hangs up the phone. He tells Ross, she's gonna kill me. Ross agrees and points out, yeah, the phone was facing the other way. And Chandler flips the phone around and knocks a picture frame off the table. Ross goes, and that goes back up there.
So we're back from the commercial break. We're still at Monica and Chandler's, continued from earlier.
Yep.
Chandler jumps up and says, we should start with the big stuff, That'll be easiest. Let's start with the couch. And he goes to pick it up, and Ross just sits there, and he goes, I got it.
Which is pretty funny.
Ross went,
Pivot.
yeah, that doesn't look right. Chandler gets defensive. What are you talking about? The couch is perfectly in line with the carpet, and then I could just walk over here and casually put my feet right up on, and his feet are nowhere near the table.
No.
He jumps up. Okay, here's what we do. We just move the couch closer to the coffee table.
No.
Ross objects. Whoa. Then the back of the couch won't line up with the back of the carpet. Chandler logically says, okay, well, here, we'll just move the coffee table closer to the couch. Ross rains on that parade. Whoa, 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 whoa. But then the coffee table won't be centered in the seating area.
You left the seating area.
Chandler cries, yes, but the coffee table doesn't match the... Ross! Joey walks in with a, look, what am I going to do? I'm not flirting, but I'm drawing her to me like a moth to a flame. As he flops down on the couch, he tries to put his feet on the coffee table. They won't reach, and he looks around, jumps up, and goes, what the hell's going on over here? Monica's just going to kill you. Look, I need your help. I have to do something to repel this woman. Wait a minute, you guys repel women all the time. Ross points out, hey, I've been married 3 times. Chandler gives him a round of mock applause.
And this next line was almost my favorite line.
Really?
Yeah.
So Joey excitedly goes, no, I've seen it happen. You get the rapport going with a woman, but somehow you manage to kill it.
So in the midst of this monologue, Joey has a cut line in the middle where he goes, time after time after time.
What's your secret? Ross says, look, we do not repel women, okay? That is completely untrue. Chandler, who 100% knows where he stands, corrects his friend. Oh no, yes we do, my man. Remember when we were back in college and we went to that spring dance and you walked right up to the girl you liked and you could not stop talking about the Irish potato fan?
The mold was everywhere.
Ross, not to be outdone, says, yeah, well, what about you? You weren't so hot in college either. After everything he said, he'd go, ba-dum-dum.
Which is why I add a bunch of rim shots into the edits all the time.
Chandler agrees. Yeah, Monica doesn't like that either. Maybe I should stop doing it.
No.
Ross tells Joey, oh, you know what? Girls don't like it when I start talking about science. Chandler quips, that's not specific to girls. It's not the science, it's the Ross talking about science.
What's this nonsense? He always sounds like he's talking down.
Yeah, it's like, I love science. When he talks about it, I'm just like, oh my God.
Hey, you need Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's right, he's fun. Joey excitedly makes a mental note. This is great, what else? Ross thinks, they don't like it when you correct their grammar. Chandler continues, oh, they don't like it when you explain why your jokes are funny. Ross starting to get sad. They don't like it when you keep asking them if they like you. Chandler broke and says, man, I'm so lucky I have Monica. Ross tosses out, I'm never going to find love again.
But 3 women married you. Next, we move across town to Phoebe and Rachel's. Rachel is waiting as Phoebe enters. Rachel wants to jump right in, asking, hey, Phoebe, can I talk to you for a second? And Phoebe says, sure. But as Rachel starts to talk, Phoebe just keeps on trucking into her bedroom. Rachel looks a little upset by that, but she just starts talking anyway. All right, Phoebe, look, I just want to say I'm sorry, okay? I handled the situation horribly. I should have never lied to you. And Phoebe comes back out and she kind of queries, well, what should you have done? Like a mom.
Right.
Rachel answers, well, I should have told you the truth. She got it on the first try. Look at her go.
She knows she should have told her the truth.
But I thought we'd have to cut back to them later. But Phoebe is like, which is... And Rachel confesses, well, you know the reason I didn't want to go running with you as well because... the way you run is a little, and then she mimes the running thing, but this is an audio format no matter what Netflix is trying to tell you. So I'll describe it. She's like the old school Daffy Duck, the old one, where he just runs around going, wah, 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 wah. But Phoebe fails to see the issue, and she goes, so? And Rachel's like, well, it's embarrassing.
But you don't get embarrassed.
People were looking at us like we were crazy. And Phoebe asks, you made the whole big deal up at the end of last season about how you do not get embarrassed. Why do you care? And Rachel goes, well, because they're people. And Phoebe goes, well, people you don't know and will never see again. And Rachel defends, yes, but still they're people with eyes.
I do say that a lot. It's a funny line.
Yeah.
They're people with eyes.
With eyes. Phoebe now makes fun of Rach. Well, I didn't get embarrassed running next to Miss. And then Phoebe quickly changes tactics. Yeah, but okay. No, I can see why running with me would be embarrassing to you. Yeah, you're uptight. And Rachel starts to yell, I am not up. Listen, I'm not uptight, man.
The dude abides.
Just one thing, dude. Do you have to use so many cuss words?
What the fuck are you talking about? It's from The Big Lebowski. I love that movie.
Anyways, as Phoebe tells her uptight friend, that's okay, Rachel. I'm not judging you. That's just who you are. Me, I'm more free. I lie all the time. I run like I did when I was a kid. Because that's the only way it's fun. And didn't you ever run so fast you thought your legs were going to fall off, because you were running toward the swings or running away from Satan? And Rach gets a titch confused by that last one, so Phoebe explains the neighbor's dog.
Yeah, the girl kid got confused by that too. She was like, Satan.
Satan. So, about 5 houses down from me growing up was a dysfunctional family, and their Doberman that they kept outside, chained to a doghouse all year, he was named Satan.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Why have a dog and keep it chained up outside?
I can't recall if I told this story, but I share it often because I find it funny. But my childhood cat, Amy, R.I.P., during the summer would lay in their driveway about 5 feet out of Satan's reach and just roll around and twitch her tail, driving the thing crazy. I caught her doing it several times.
Oh, she knew exactly how close she could get.
Yeah.
All right, we're back at Monica and Chandler's. Chandler and Ross are there. Chandler's still panic ass. Okay, is this lamp in the same place?
He's using a tape measure. And is that lamp always there anyway? I've never seen it before.
Ross looks up from his bowl of comfort cereal.
Oh.
You've all had that bowl of comfort cereal
Yeah.
when you're feeling depressed. Yeah. And he goes, who cares? I repel women. Monica tries to come in and Chandler immediately blocks the door. No. You can't come in here. Ross is naked.
Oh, my.
Monica, very confused, asks, what? Ross agrees and whispers, what? Chandler rush whispers to Ross, I couldn't say that I was naked because she's allowed to see me naked.
Okay.
Ross asks what we're all thinking. Why does anyone have to be naked? Monica, now concerned, why is Ross naked? Ross backs up his bud. I had to show Chandler something. Monica, confused. Naked?
Yeah, I got under my...
Ah. Ross is able to come through. Yeah, I have a guy problem. Monica asks with empathy, is it the same thing that Chandler had?
Oh, no.
Chandler says, look, just come back later. We'll get everything squared away and you come back later. Monica says, okay, listen, there's still some of Chandler's medicine under the sink in the bathroom.
Oh.
Chandler hurriedly says, bye. Thank God. Ross, without skipping a beat, dude, what'd you have?
Yes, Chandler Bong. What did you have?
We could speculate.
No.
Chandler says, look, we have no time, okay? We must focus. We got to get everything back to its original place. Ross has a light bulb moment and goes, dun, dun, dun. The photo album. I would have been like, what? There are millions of pictures of the apartment in the photo album. We just go through and match it to everything in the pictures.
We just have to take new cameras around and take pictures of a wedding.
I take the same pictures of the dogs on the same spot all the time. So it's like I wouldn't know where anything in the house was based on the pictures I took. Pictures of the dogs telling people I was taking my notes that a lot of people commented on your shining carpet.
In my office? Yeah.
So Chandler agrees very quickly to what I might have said, huh? But he's all for it. That's perfect. That's brilliant. Starts going through the photo album and Ross over his shoulder asks, so really, what'd you have?
Yeah. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, back over to Joey and Janine's. Much like the last time, Janine is there and Joey enters. This time, instead of bending over, she's pulling out some brewskis she just bought. She's like, hey, Joey, I just got some beer for you. And it's Foster's, which I've never had, but I know it's Australian for beer. Joey tries correcting her. Don't you mean for whom?
I got some beer for whom?
Yeah, just to recap, she said, "Hey, Joey, I got some beer for you." And he replied, "Don't you mean for whom?" Janine goes, sure. I was going to order some pizza. Do you want to share? Pizza and beer. I don't think I ever clocked how hard this was for Joey. It's like if Emma Stone was offering me cookies and milk.
Hey, just calm down.
But Joey does not want to share pizza. He goes, "Pizza? Like I never had that before." And then probably the worst response to a rim shot, Janine asks, "Is there something wrong?" And that proves that Joey doesn't lie, because I think he lacks the faculty for it.
Oh, hey.
And then the last cut lines for the episode, Joey answers, "Yeah, I'm depressed about that Irish potato famine." And Janine replies, "No, I mean with me, because you've been acting really weird around me." He goes, "All right, let's get this out in the open, okay? You're hot. I'm lovable. Clearly there's a vibe going on between us. But we're roommates, and it's a huge mistake for us to continue down this road."
See, I can't tell if he's so confident he doesn't think about being so forthright and vulnerable, or he just understands he should be honest. I can't tell.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that we're supposed to infer that he always gets the ladies. So
The confident.
the confident one.
Okay.
Janine starts Joey, but Joey is going to Joey-splain this to her. He's like, no, I'm telling you. Imagine yourself living in a supermarket and you will understand, okay?
Huh?
I don't think that would help her. So the question is, what do we do? And Janine states frankly, "I don't think there's anything to do. I mean, I think you're very sweet, and I'm just not interested in you like that." Joey's a little bit traumatized.
Yeah.
He's like, oh. And Janine follows him across the room, and she's like, "No, I mean, you're a really nice guy, and I'm happy to be your roommate and your friend. I just, I don't feel that way about you." And Joey tries to mentally work through this situation. "Oh, I see what happened. It's because I was trying to repel you. Believe me, you'd feel a lot different if I turned it on." And Janine's like, "I don't think so." But Joey's confident still. "Oh, I do." And Joey gives her the Joey look and adds, "How you doing?"
I'm okay.
"What?" And then Janine's like, "What?" And Joey turns to prayer, the last refuge of a scoundrel. Oh, dear God, as he scurries away into his room.
All right, we're at Central Park. Rachel's running by herself and panting. And then she decides to run like Phoebe.
Yeah.
Rachel, flailing her arms, runs into Phoebe and shouts, "Hey!" Phoebe excitedly shouts, "Hey!"
And that's when I realized why people don't run like this. They
Yeah.
do look as if someone's chasing them. It sends up alarms. People are wondering, is Satan chasing these girls through the park?
So Rachel apologizes as she continues to jump around. "Oh, honey, I am so sorry. You were right. This feels great." And Phoebe, mirroring her, agrees. "See? And you don't care what people are staring. It's just for a second, because then you're gone."
Then you're gone.
Rachel agrees, "Gone," and starts to trot off. See what I did there, trot?
Oh, yeah.
She
nice.
continues as she runs backwards. "I mean, it's amazing, Phoebes. I feel so free and so graceful." And then she smacks face first into the upper leg of a police horse, who gives her a look.
"Rachel, what are you doing?"
Rachel jumps up and continues flailing. "Hey, look out for the horse. Sorry."
Back to Monica and Chandler's. Chandler and Ross are there. Monica enters. What is wrong with me? Monica enters with some fresh Central Perk. And she calls out, "Is it okay for me to come in now?" And Chandler gives a tentative, "Uh-huh." And Monica enters, and she looks around as she's slowly walking toward them before asking, "Why is everything different?" Ross jumps up saying, "Bye!" And he runs out with his beer. Or it could be stout or ale. I don't know. Chandler tries, "No, I don't see anything different other than the fact that the room got so much brighter when you came into it." Monica admonishes, Well, the end table is wrong, the couch looks bizarre, and don't even get me started on the refrigerator magnets. Man, she clocked the refrigerator magnets
That's
already.
crazy, yeah.
Chandler starts nervously recounting his day. Okay, look, don't be mad, okay? But after I unpacked the boxes, I wanted to do something nice for you. So I cleaned the apartment, and I moved everything around. And then I couldn't remember exactly where everything went back. So I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. So sorry. But Monica's like, oh, that makes sense. But it's okay, Chandler. Are you afraid of me or something? And Chandler asks, do you want me to be afraid of you? And Monica lies, of course not. I mean, my gosh, Chandler, what you did, it's a wonderful thing. And I really appreciate it. I know I have this weird thing where I want everything to be in the perfect place, but I've never expect you to worry about that. And Chandler finally feels a wave of relief. He's like, really? And she reassures him, of course. And Chandler tells her, oh, well, you're the best. You can come here to me.
I do like that line.
And Monica does not go to him. Instead, she goes, okay, hold on. First things fucking last. Did Ross sit anywhere while he was naked? And Chandler points to a kitchen chair, despite Ross never actually having been naked. Monica gets on her dish gloves, and she looks at Chandler with hate and asks, did you stretch out my dish gloves?
No. That's not what happened. All right, we're at the tag, Central Perk.
Yeah.
Ross, Janine, and Chandler are there.
Yeah.
Ross has leaned into a conversation with Janine and is telling her his computer story.
Yeah.
So it's said that by the year 2030, there will be computers that carry out the same number of functions as an actual human brain. And so theoretically, we could download our thoughts and our memories into a computer. And Janine, intrigued, continues, and live forever as a machine. Chandler jumps with surprise that she is into this story.
He does.
Ross continues. So Janine, you know what we're doing right now?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on to your butts, because here he comes, some Ross flirting. You and I, we're interfacing.
Oh.
Janine jumps up. Yeah, I gotta go. Chandler does not miss a beat. But
yeah, I gotta go.
And that's the end of the episode. Cut and print. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, Joey, why is the door locked? I haven't seen you in 3 days. Are you okay?
I don't know. I guess so.
Are you sick?
No, Okay, listen. If I tell you, you gotta promise not to tell Monica. Or Ross. Or Phoebe.
I won't tell anybody, okay?
Okay. I said how you doing to Janine, and it didn't faze her. Nothing.
Oh, man.
She told me she liked being my friend. And she looked at me the way girls look at you.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm lashing out.
Look, it's not a big deal. One hot Australian dancer doesn't find you attractive. It's not the end of the world.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Hey, Joey, you feel okay?
Yeah, Mon. I just have a bit of the Chandlers.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? Joey said, how you doing to Janine, and she said she just likes him as a friend.
Dude!
The Chandlers. All right, we're back.
We are back.
What did we learn from this episode, Adam?
I don't know. Joe, what did you learn?
I learned that Rachel has solidified that she falsely proclaimed that she doesn't get embarrassed because she clearly does.
Yes.
I learned which roommate I think is the most truthful. And I don't run, but if I did, I would dress like Phoebe.
Yeah. Makes sense.
What about you?
I learned that one of the writers spent some time in a box at some point. Everybody ends up locked inside something. Even he's pretending. And Joey can't handle women not liking him.
Yeah.
It freaks him out.
It does. Final thoughts. Although the storyline of the apartment cleaning was banana crackers, I think there's some very funny lines in this episode.
Yeah. True.
And I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. And although the storyline of the strange running is banana crackers, I think there's some funny performances by our regular friends.
Absolutely. All right. Sweater vest tracker.
Yeah. So,
We're 7 episodes in.
yeah. But we got one.
We have one.
No more added today, but
Yeah.
we got the one.
But I remind you, Monica says it's getting cold outside. And the Magnadoodle tracker.
It had like a pickup truck stuck on a hill, and two guys were
on opposite ends trying to get it off.
I don't know if they were like, my truck, my truck, my truck.
There's a big oops on there. So I looked it up. It says this position when a truck is stuck on that like hill, it's called high centered.
Oh.
In the off-road community.
Oh.
They're high centered.
Yeah, I didn't care to Google that. I chose to just make fun of it instead.
The things we Google. All right. We didn't have any reviewers write in. What's our IMDb rating for this week?
It is 8.2 out of 10 stars with 5,400 ratings,
yes.
which isn't super high.
No, it's not. I mean, it does say the one where Phoebe runs, and we know it's...
the curse of the Phoebe name in the title.
That's right. It's probably one of the higher ones, though.
Yeah.
So I did find this review on IMDb. I thought it was pretty funny, so take it away.
All right. A review for the episode Flip Flop.
That's the title of their review.
Okay, Flip Flop. 6 out of 10, June 13th, 2021. J. Paxton, 2547. Classic friends and newer worse friends.
Ooh.
Whenever I think it's going to be a good episode, they interject it with annoyances. Then I think it's going to be a worse friends. Then they deliver classic lines with vintage delivery. So I have to give this a 6. I can't reward it with a 7. I want to give it a 7. Then they disappoint. And then I'm like, this is more like a 5. Then they drop something excellent. So 6 it is. This is very Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It's like the old writing team and the new writing team traded back and forth. You do a scene, we do a scene. I disliked Phoebe's character for so long when I originally watched the show, and the annoyance followed Phoebe for a long time. So anytime I watched her, I watched it through a Phoebe-hating eyes. It was later on that I came to appreciate /tolerate /enjoy Phoebe. But here, it's an example of Phoebe at her annoyingest. It's fine for the character, I just don't care for it. Side note of no consequence, you can't really even tell in this episode. So does Joey never wear a belt? If so, why not? Is this some sort of common knowledge I'm not aware of? Has no one ever caught that, or did I just make a big deal about it?
I didn't write that, by the way.
I don't know. You wrote at the end, I didn't write this. I feel like that's something somebody would write that.
I read the review, and when I saw the belt thing, I was like, well, this is the one. I was just like, he mentions not wearing a belt, and I thought it was so funny. Right. But the whole review
just borrow one from Gary Oldman. He's got 2.
The whole review.
I'm wearing 2 belts.
It just cracks me up. So, what is next week's episode?
Next week is the one with Ross's teeth.
Tell us your synopsis.
So Joey lets Janine girly up the place to Chandler's chagrin. Rachel uses gossip to get her boss to like her after Phoebe makes out with Kenny, the copy guy. And Ross has a date after whitening his teeth beyond all human whiteness.
We do have a misfit that has said they are writing in a review for this episode.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have a misfit review for next week. Are you ready for some maladjusted content?
I am.
All right. So let's start this week's maladjusted question. We have 2.
Okay.
When we're done with the Friends rewatch podcast, what's next?
Oh.
Sandy D says she loves our humor and hopes we do another podcast.
No.
So, we've talked about this a lot
Oh, a lot? Okay.
I think we have. We started off with like, well, let's do the Friends, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do
Right.
this. And the Friends ones takes up a lot of time.
Yeah.
So we definitely have to wait. And you have a couple like podcast ideas that you're brewing and working on.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of a different...
So totally different genre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Different,
sci-fi
weirder thing.
related. But we've talked about like doing movie reviews and stuff like that. But there's so many podcasts out there that do movie reviews. So,
Well, I told you we should do the Maladjusted Misfits miscellaneous.
yeah,
And that way we could do
movies or TV
Spaced.
shows. Yeah.
for a few episodes.
Yeah. Oh, I love space. Let's do that.
And then we could do movies if we felt like
Right,
it, or if
right.
we wanted to talk about, whatever new limited series thing came out,
Yep.
we could do that.
Definitely. So I don't think it will stop podcasting when the Friends episodes are over. We got a couple more seasons. We're only on season 6, but we're definitely not going to go back and do anything with Friends after that. I mean, it's definitely been fun.
Well, right. Well, we also might throw in some weird stuff at the end, too.
Sure.
Like you talked about doing the reunion thing
Oh,
that
yeah,
they
the reunion
shot.
special.
And like
maybe-
if we want to revisit any episodes.
Right, or maybe like talk about the Joey episodes or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. So, yeah, we're not done. You won't get rid of us that easy. And then Sarah H. sent in a question,
Okay.
and she asked if we could live anywhere, where would you live?
Oh, me or you? I know where you want to live now.
Well, I would live anywhere not right now. I don't know about anybody else, but I would really like. I mean, I loved Iceland, and
Right.
I would move there in a heartbeat. Like the cold doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
The winter doesn't bother me. And Reykjavik was such a sweet, lovely, inclusive town.
Mhm.
I could totally go there in a heartbeat.
Right.
So, yeah. If money didn't matter,
Yeah.
I would pick up and move right now. But we have a special needs kid,
Yeah.
and money does matter.
Amsterdam was very nice too.
Oh, yeah. Amsterdam was nice. I mean, Europe is nice.
Yeah.
So those are good questions. I like
Yeah.
those. Yeah. This week, and we've been watching Andor, the series.
We
Andor.
finished Andor.
We talked about that. So we
Yeah.
we finished it.
I just want to preface this with, so we watched Andor.
Yep.
We followed it with Rogue One.
Right.
Which
Which
we'll
is
also
the
talk
movie.
about.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
And then, like, the very next day, I see this trailer for the Andor cut of
Rogue
Rogue
One.
One. And I'm like,
You're like, motherfucker, we just watched
I
it.
just watched it.
Your words exactly were, I just watched it with you. There's no way you wouldn't fall asleep through another.
I tried to get you to watch like twice before, and you kept falling asleep.
Rogue or Andor?
Rogue.
Yeah. It's good, but you have to catch me in the right time.
Yeah. Well, plus, I think you were more invested.
Yes.
And you understood what was going on more.
Exactly. Andor was really good. It gave you the backstory of how they got to Rogue One, and I
Right.
really enjoyed that.
Right. It's how the rebellion
Rebellion was
started.
started. Yeah, and who started it, and who
Yeah.
carried it on, and so yeah. So then we watched Rogue One, which
Mhm.
was really good. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's really good in it, and Mads Mikkelsen. I know he's not shown a lot, but I really like him. And the guy that plays Cassian is
Yeah.
very good, of course.
Diego Luna.
Yes, Diego Luna. That's right. So I don't know what the Andor cut of Rogue One is, because the Andor ended and Rogue One picks up exactly where he was like, how do I get to X?
Right.
And then he
I'm
was at
thinking
X.
they might have shot some stuff to fit into the movie
Oh,
to come at it from his perspective
I
instead
see.
of her perspective.
okay. That's
Because
a
the
little different.
movie's really about,
Her, Jyn
Yeah.
Erso.
yeah,
And the other Andor is about
Right.
Cassian.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay.
So maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
And maybe they didn't. And maybe they're just throwing in a couple deleted scenes
Right.
and cutting something else out.
And just like, you guys just finished it, so I thought we'd send something out there. And then we watched a scary movie called As Above, So Below,
Yeah,
which takes place in the Paris catacombs.
right.
And it was good. We went to the Paris catacombs.
Yeah,
we
they were
enjoyed
fun.
it very much. Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah, I really liked them. I mean,
Yeah.
and I told you, I thought it was weird that, like, thought, oh, there's just bones everywhere.
Yeah.
And a cave.
Right.
It's going to be creepy.
Right.
And it did not feel creepy at all. It was weird.
I
but-
think if I was there alone in the dark, I would feel creeped.
Well, if you were alone in the dark in
Anywhere.
Disney World, you would be scared.
But you're underground with millions of bones, 6 million bones. No, I mean, we took lots of pictures. It was just very, very interesting and walked the whole catacomb. But yeah, this took place in the catacombs. It was scary, especially when they found their friend that had been gone for 2 years and they acted like it was no big deal. They were like, oh, look, there he is.
And they were like, he was different before. I don't know.
I'm like, I don't think that's your friend.
Yeah, you read me some list, and it was on that list.
Yeah.
And I was trying to tell you which one it was, and you're not remembering.
I didn't. So we had watched it before? Or
I don't think you had watched it, but I thought you had seen parts of it.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was all right. All right. Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Other than I should have worn tights today because it was pretty cold out. Yeah, it's May. I thought I could get away with just no tights, but today's pretty cold.
Cold day.
Yep, should have wore tights. Lesson learned. All right, let's wrap this up and let these people out of here.
Okay, we're so glad you stumbled across our podcast. If you're enjoying it, please share it with other friends, fans.
Or maybe rate it and or leave a review.
And if you want to contribute your thoughts or reactions to the podcast, send us your musings and we may share them on that episode. You can also write in just to say, hey.
Why the voice?
Or just say,
come on, we like to hear from more of you misfits out there.
Check out the show notes for details. You know how to get a hold of us.
Thank you for the questions from Sandy D and Sarah H. Also send in your questions for us. That's kind of fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah, you like it a lot. Joe, you ready for a cup of coffee?
Always. Yes, but still, they're people with eyes.